everyone! Guess who's finally 30 pounds down? Me! Yay! Well, technically 30.4 pounds, but that's kind of nitpicky. I didn't think I would meet that goal this week because I was very kind of sedentary because I had to study for my classes. But I did, and that was mostly just by eating the right amount of food, so yeah.
Hey everyone! I want to keep this video a little shorter because I've had a really busy week and kind of a stressful one, and so I just want to take a break like tonight and tomorrow night when I have to like edit it all. So this week really put me through the ringer, everything wise actually. I had to do like two pretty big exams, and then I had to write a paper that was, it was only like 3 pages long, but it took me like 4 hours to write and edit, and that all left me with like no time, and on top of that I had work. I didn't really have much time to do anything, especially work out. Like, I worked out yesterday because yesterday morning was like the first time I had any kind of like break in my schedule. The past week it's just been me. I go to class, I go to work, and I go to the library, and I stay sitting at the library studying or working for about like 8 hours at a time, which I really actually don't hate that because I can kind of just sit down and work like by myself for hours and get a lot done. And with just like a lot of stuff going on in the world, I actually decided that today I'm taking a break from social media, which also means my Instagram, because I'm just like kind of fed up. Sick of just seeing all this like negative stuff happen, and it's like I can't do anything about it, so part of me feels like, why bother? And I think why bother is something that everyone has felt before. I know, like, especially in a lot of stories about people before they were really successful, I know that everyone has doubts about themselves, about the world. It's like, sorry, I had to move because there's like a wasp eating wood off of my other table, and I really hate wasps. I think we have to remember that the one thing that connects weight loss and school and work is that every day we go in and we do a little bit of work. We put in one little drop in that bucket, and over time that bucket is going to fill up and fill up and fill up, and you're going to start noticing results. You're going to start noticing your grades are improving, and you're going to start actually realizing that yes, you can do this. Even things like cleaning your room, which I know Mr. Lobster is probably gonna get out of his meat coma because I said cleaning your room. That takes a bunch of little bits that all turn out to have a good result. Like when I was a kid, and my mom wanted me to clean my room, at first I would think that was so daunting, but then she would kind of like break it up for me and make it a little checklist. Like, okay, first you make your bed, and then you pick up your toys, and then you pick up your clothes, and all that. And that made it seem so much easier. And for my own checklist, I started out with just not getting these sweet and sugary foods that I knew had very little nutritional value and a lot of calories. So I kind of stopped getting like chocolate or sweet things, even though I really wanted to, because I would tell myself like, oh, you've had a hard week, go get some sweet things. And just taking that one step, it kind of like cascaded into another, which was, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to get 10,000 steps per day, which I have been keeping up with pretty well. Sometimes I don't, which I'm fine with. Most days I do get over 10,000 steps. And that's like just one thing on the checklist. Now that I have a gym available to me, I can add so much more exercise into my daily routine. So it won't just be running, like I'll be running and I'll be timing myself and I'll know how far and how fast I'm running. And then I get to do weight training, which is actually really good for your metabolism because muscle burns more calories over time than just fat or nothing. And then, I mean, adding all of my stuff like schoolwork and work, and it kind of turns out that eating constantly becomes less and less and less of a thing on your checklist. It kind of ends up being an afterthought. That really goes with working too. It's like, ugh, I'm tired. My work is only worth like $12 an hour or something. But when you think about it, $12 times like whatever you work a week and turn that into 2 weeks and you get a paycheck that's pretty good. And I just gotta remember that if I keep working and working in life on like advocating for things I believe in and getting good grades and like learning more about what I love, I feel like someday that will all turn out into something good. And it will be all these drops in the bucket and I'll have a full bucket. And that really gives me a lot of hope, especially when it seems like every day there's something more that's wrong. But maybe someday I can be something that is right. Which is why I can say if my channel ever gets monetized, I want to put it into something good. Like, I mean, first I want to pay off my college debt, but then I want to put it into something good. I don't just want to like, oh, make a workout plan and get money for myself. If I really do want that, I'll make another channel. But this is for all of us. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of stuff with it, even though I know this isn't gonna go like PewDiePie levels or anything. But I just want you all to know that all of this whole month has meant so much to me that you watch all my videos. And it's kind of amazing how many people are rooting me on. Like, sometimes I feel so alone, but then I know there's all these people, even from different countries. Like, I know there's a few people from Ireland that watch. Like, that's crazy. But I just want all of you to know that you matter and you can make a difference if you want to. I also want to shout out Quinton Reviews channel because his videos are really wholesome and he's from Iowa. I just love his like whole Garfield saga. Like he had this Garfield plush that was going through like UPS, but there was a bunch of drama with that and he did get it, but I think everyone should watch that whole saga because it is crazy and wholesome at the end. Honestly, his videos just make me smile. But he just has a bunch of feel-good videos about like media he likes, and that's kind of the vibe I want to go for with this channel most of the time. Like, of course I'll touch on like hard-hitting topics sometimes, but most of all, I just want this to be a place where you can go and smile. That's it, everybody. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but just remember that you matter, and honestly, if you try hard enough, you can at least make a bit of a difference in this world.
Thank you all for watching my video. Like I said, I am over 30 pounds down now, and it has only taken me like 4.5 months, but I am so happy. Like, at first I really didn't think I could do this, but with all of your support, I can. So have a great week. Bye!